Hello, my friends. I am Brian, and you are Chords and Notes Nation. So, okay, a big to do, not a big to do. I'm over exaggerating. Um, I recently put out a reaction to Mission Souls covering Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. Excellent, excellent, excellent family band, children from Philippines. The Philippines have quite a few amazing family bands. And my most excellent patron, Phil, who is of Filipino descent, but is a born and bred Wisconsinite, just like me. But he is also a really big proponent of Filipino music and Filipino musicians. He threw the gauntlet down. He's like, all right, Mission Souls, yeah, good for a bunch of 10, 11, 13, 15-year-old kids, but Solabros, okay? Um, so he said, this is it. I want this one. So we're going to go ahead and listen to Solabros' version of Sweet Child of Mine and see how that holds up to Mission Souls' version of Sweet Child of Mine. This may wind up turning into a battle of the bands because we've been talking about this, Phil and I, for a while now, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around how I'm going to do this. But there's four Filipino family bands that would be entered into this, and I need to figure out what songs, who's going to be the judges. My patrons are going to be able to help with this. So if you're not a patron, get on over to Patreon, sign up for that, and you'll be able to help out with these types of things, especially this one. But that being said, yeah. So Phil, here we go. We're gonna rock this thing. Let's go. Great song. Love this band. These
You
guys
are
are awesome.
watching Jazz TV.
This is a live performance. All right. All righty then. Let's see here. All right. What is this? No.
You are watching Jazz TV.
I know. I accidentally went to a different video. Okay. So, all right. Where do I want to go with this, Phil? We have two different bands, two different age levels. I the Solabros obviously self-taught. I don't know if Mission Souls are. I would think they probably are. I don't know. I don't think they go to school, music school. But who knows? It doesn't matter whether you go to school or music school or you learn it on your own. You still have to go through the learning process. You still have to learn all the fundamentals, all your chops, your chords, your notes, your chord progression, all of this stuff that you have to learn and practice. I don't. I went to school for just a little bit to learn a little bit of music theory, the stuff that I've learned, and I'm not that kind of musician that we just watched, but it's the same process, and you learn these things. So I'm not going to give too much uh, fanfare for learning it on your own. It's admirable, okay, but ultimately we all learn it on our own, whether we have instructional materials or not. Well, and they did, didn't they? So that being said, I'm not sold that this is the better version. I'm just not. I, you know how I feel about them being an amazing, talented band that have worked very hard, and their new material is just oh, so much more than I thought. This was a live performance. It probably wasn't captured with audio as well as it probably could have been. Um, Sean did a very good job with the vocals. Um, Zach, obviously, with the guitars, but it was not that fat tone that Slash has, and it certainly had some effects in there that were not um, probably shouldn't have been. There was something there. It seemed like maybe the reverb was too much or something. Charlemagne did a good job holding down the bass, and Shane did a really good job on the drums, and of course Jerome with the backing vocals, all of them. It was a good, solid version. It's the kind that you go to a Hard Rock Cafe and you hear a cover version. But what I didn't get out of this is I didn't feel the emotion. I felt like it was just sort of them playing it, and I didn't feel any emotional investment into that song that would give me goosebumps. Did I feel that with Mission Souls? Not really, but I kind of got goosebumps because their age. They did a really good job for the age that they're at. Was their version better? I want to get out of the comparison that way. Did I like their version more? I think maybe I did, but that might have just been because it was mixed and it was in a controlled environment, whereas Solabros here was in an open air. Well, not open air, but it was more of an open um, feel because it was at a Hard Rock Cafe. There wasn't like the sound control and all of that and the mixing. But I don't know. I'm not going to say whether I think Solabros was better or Mission Souls was better. I think it's great to celebrate the fact that the Philippines has amazing musicians that keep music alive on their own without being a part of the industry that corrupts and hijacks music and tells people this is what you want to hear. So that's another reason why I love these Filipino artists. I'll let you guys fight it out in the comments section below, and um, hmm, I just thought of something. Maybe I want to do something with the comments and huh. You guys be looking for some information soon regarding how I want to do this Battle of the Bands. I really need patrons aboard on this, though. So if you guys aren't, please get on board with that. That's in the description box below. You don't. I mean, I would say at the minimum the $5 level. The $7 level is pretty much where you want to be, because it's going to give you really good value and it's going to give you a little bit more input as to what we do. And those who are the higher level are going to be able to have a little bit more responsibility when it comes to these these things that are going to happen on Patreon. So, anyways, that's all I have for this one. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much for being here. And I will talk to you in the next video.